Hey guys, Sasha for Mobile Geeks here, and today we're gonna talk about phablets, this really exciting form factor. Well, actually, it's not really a form factor because there's so many different ones here, as you can tell. Different sizes. This is my daily driver right now, the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, but there might be a chance that I'm gonna ditch this pretty soon because there's a new kit on the block. It comes straight out of China and it's from Xiaomi. This is going to be the Xiaomi Redmi Note, a 5.5-inch device that starts at below 130 US dollars. Comes with a mighty octa-core ARM Cortex A7 SoC. We're about to unbox it, compare it to some other phablets that are out there, and I give you a little bit of a walkthrough. Phablets here, phablets there, phablets everywhere. Can you remember the time when Samsung launched this little fellow over here? That was the Samsung Galaxy Note 1 and it came out, geez, I think that was 2011. September 2011 in Berlin at IFA. And people were really making fun out of this because no one could ever even imagine having a device that starts at like 5-inch plus. So this was 5.3 inch and I immediately fell in love with this. This was the first device that I used with a stylus since, oh my god, those MIDs or even PDAs from like 10 years ago or so. We also had the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, which is not here, unfortunately, right now. I'm using right now the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, and to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed with it, but I'm going to talk about this in another video. I've been also switching over to the LG Optimus G Pro for quite a while, which already got its successor, which is the LG G Pro 2, which we are about to unbox a little bit later. And I've been also using the Sony Xperia Z Ultra, but I'm not really sure if this is still a phablet or is it just a small tablet, because 6.44 inch, I mean, okay, you're getting it, right? The HTC One Max, I mean, when you're asking for a decent battery life, this is the device to go by far. With the combination of this sleeve here with an integrated additional battery, this is by far the marathon runner underneath all these phablets over here. And last but not least, we also have the Nokia Lumia 1520, which is actually Nicole's device. She is using this on a daily basis and it made her switch over to Windows Phone, believe it or not, from Android. She totally loves it, and especially this camera is killer. But there is a new kit on the block, guys, and I've been using this for a couple of days right now, but we're still going to do an unboxing and a proper walkthrough, and I would love to show you this little package over here. Here we go. Okay, this way. This is the Xiaomi Redmi Note. It's a very inexpensive device, starting at roughly around $129. We just brought this with us from Shenzhen in China, and we are about to unbox this right now. So let's see what we've got here. It's a kind of very simple box here. As you can see, this is obviously all in Chinese, but that doesn't matter. Oh, here we go. This is already the device itself. But let's take a quick look at the accessories that are included. I mean, a device that costs less than $130 might not come with a lot of accessories, so I would suppose that this is going to be the USB to micro USB. Yes. This is the PS here. Let's see how this looks like all the other ones that are out there. Here's a little bit of a manual and warranties and all of these little spec sheets that I can't read. And then last but not least, we have a battery pack, which is very crucial for a phablet. We have a much bigger screen here. So this is a 3100 milliamp per hour battery at 4.35 volts. So we're ending up at roughly about a little bit more than 13 watt hours, which is pretty good for such a device. Okay, you know what, let's get rid of all this and let's keep the battery and finally take a look at the Xiaomi Redmi Note. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see this. Here we go. So Let's just talk about specifications before I'm firing it up. First of all, this comes with a 5.5-inch screen. This is only a 720p screen. That means the pixel density is only at 267 ppi. Well, this is exactly the same level as the Galaxy Note 2 that came out in September 2012 was on. So no big deal for me. To be honest, I don't really need a 1080p screen at all because I'm not looking at full HD movies. I'm not playing all these games in either full HD resolution. I actually just think of anything that goes beyond 720p on such a form factor is just a waste of battery life. But you know what? Let's just go into all these details. When it comes to the SoC, they're using a MediaTek MT6592, which is an octa-core Cortex A7. There are two versions. There's a 1.4 gigahertz version and there's a 1.7 gigahertz version, which have a little bit, well, the 1.7 is a little bit more expensive, obviously. The 1.7 gigahertz version also comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM, while the one that I have right now over here only has 1 gigabyte of RAM. 8 gigabyte of internal storage that you can upgrade with a micro SD card of up to 32 gigabytes. What's also quite interesting about the Redmi Note is, like most of the Chinese smartphones, it also comes with a dual SIM card slots. So you could put two different SIM cards in there, and in the middle you can see the micro SD card slot. Let me just quickly get the battery in here, and then I'm going to close the lid again. By the way, there is a 13 megapixel camera on the back, and for those guys loving to take selfies of themselves, well, selfies of themselves, of course, that's why they're called selfies, Sasha. A 5 megapixel camera on the front. The whole device weighs just slightly under 200 grams. It comes in at 199 grams or 7.02 ounces and is 9.5 millimeters thick. And yeah, that's what this is all about. And I think we should just fire it up right away. And I would also like to give you an idea of how big this device is. Let's take the LG Optimus G Pro, which also has a 5.5-inch screen, or the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. It's about the same size as a Samsung Galaxy Note 3. What about the LG G Pro 2, which is slightly bigger because this has a 5.9-inch screen. Can you see that? And that's the difference here on the back. By the way, both are sporting a 13 megapixel camera. And I've been already doing quite a lot of pictures that you can see on my Google Plus page if you're interested in this. And I've been already summing up a little bit of a review. So I will just put the link into the description and you can head over there and take a look at this. But now, here we go. I'm not sure if that was the jackpot, but what I would love to do right now is let's do a little bit of a walkthrough. I have this nice little ASUS stand here. Let's put it on there and let's check the software out. Because first of all, what you will notice is this looks slightly different to any other Android version. This is MIUI. They started it roughly about 3 years ago. Maybe I'm also completely wrong. I think it was like 3 years ago. So anyways, it's a heavily customized version of Android. We're going to check this out very, very soon. The first thing that you're going to notice is it is lagging, slightly lagging. But trust me, after you've been using the front end for a while, shouldn't be a problem at all anymore. Let it cache a little bit and then you're all fine. And plus you always have this little the possibility to use this kind of RAM sweeper here. So just press on your home screen button for a while and then this comes up and then you can just clean the RAM like this. There we go. See that? You know, one of these little features that Xiaomi integrated into this MIUI. The same here. I have a bunch of emails here. It just tells you immediately about your data packages. I can just also customize all these toggles, right? Or for example, if you want to take a screenshot, I think it's very nice, right? The way they did this. So what you see, this is my main home screen here. Well, I have this little search screen. If you want to get used to the device, they have this extensive little handbook here that walks you through each and every step. It's in English when you're setting the system language to English, and I really kind of like this. Very simple, but also, you know, very explaining when you're absolutely new to MIUI. They have their own gallery. Let's take a look through this here. These are pictures that I took like 2 days ago on the weekend. I just wanted to do some low light shots. They actually look pretty good. All right, let me just go. So this is around the corner where I live, and yeah, I'm quite confident that this is way above average camera. Well, it's a camera that is good enough for me because I have to admit that I'm always having a Lumia 1020 with me. I am not leaving the house without my 1020. What's also pretty cool is you can download different themes. Right? They have this little app store, and they have customized themes for this. Some of them you need to pay for. You need to get these Me credits, and some of them are free. Right? You're just downloading them like this, then you're applying. Okay, let's check out this Windows XP theme. I think that is pretty cool. Hold on a second. Here we go. I mean, look at this. That's hilarious. Huh? Pretty cool, huh? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's go back to themes and let's make sure that I'm getting the default theme back again. I think it was in here. Here we go. I'm way showing off with how knowledgeable I am about Chinese science. No, just trust me. I try to figure it out. So we have our own little music player. Sound is actually pretty good. Well, what was it opening the browser right now? That's quite interesting. Here we go, let's do this again. And here we have the settings menu, which looks kind of familiar. And let's check out, here you can see that this is running the MIUI version 12.0, which is based on Android Jelly Bean 4.2.2. Okay, let's go back to the home screen again. And there is a marketplace. Of course, there is no Google Play in China, so they have the MIUI market, or at least the market that is offering all these apps that are available in China. Over here in this photo, you have a bunch of tools like clock and torch and all of this, a compass. There's even an FM radio integrated in this. You have a little simple voice recorder that is going to record my voice. I kind of like this. I mean, you know what? This is something that you realize as soon as you're playing around with MIUI and with this Redmi Note is everything looks actually pretty good. I think they have a great design. I think they really were putting a lot of thoughts and a lot of kind of work into creating a very simple and clean and timeless design. What else do we have here? We have a calendar, there's notes, which are actually getting synced with the MIUI cloud. You're getting 5 GB of free storage for MIUI. There's a file explorer over here, and of course it also has its own little email client. Once again, there is not a single Google app pre-installed here. Here we have all our system apps. There is the Mi Cloud, as you can see. You can send them feedback. You can check if there's an update available for MIUI. I'm already running the latest version. Of course I do. Here are some additional apps that Kingsoft offers a little bit of an office suite. There's another Clean Master here, which can do this memory boost here, just in case, if you think that you're lagging some memory or lacking some memory. MeTalk is its own little messenger. Once again, they've created their whole own ecosystem. Weibo as a kind of Chinese version of Twitter. QQ is on a desktop, it feels a little bit like ICQ. Just give me a thumbs up if you can remember ICQ, and if you can even remember your ICQ number, or just leave me a comment if you're still on ICQ. I used to use it all the time. What about the weather here? I've never tried this one. Locating weather China. Will it even be able to track me here in Taipei? Okay, let's ditch this. And well, that's about it, right? Oh, here's this one-tap boost again that we've had before, right? That's the same one that you can access over pressing the home button. Let's just clean something up here. Oh, sure, now the weather worked. Jesus, I've been really running quite some tasks in the background, huh? Okay, let's do this again here. Here we go. And now we should also be able to... Yeah, I'm definitely not in Jianlun village. Sorry to say that. What I also managed to do is I've been installing a bunch of Google apps on here. So look at this. So I found the Play Store APK. I got there's a little app in the market, the pre-installed marketplace here. It's called Google Installer. So if you're searching for Google on the MIUI market, this little app shows up, and then you can install all the latest Google apps. So it's no problem to run your Gmail then, and your Chrome browser, even Google Play Music. It's all on here. And we're going to take a decent look at it during our review. What I quickly would love to show you is that the performance is actually pretty good. Once again, this is an octa-core Cortex A7 at 1.4 gigahertz. Let's do a quick quadrant here. Maybe we should do 2 at least. Here we go. So this should be roughly about 3 times faster than an HTC One X, which was running an NVIDIA Tegra 3 quad-core, and is roughly about, geez, how old is it? Like 2.5 years or so? So I think that's not too bad. I mean, look at this. Yes, I hear you, quadrant might not be the best benchmark anymore, but still it gives us an idea because we've been using it for so many years. And, you know, everyone who's into phones and smartphones and into SoCs and knows a little bit about the performance can kind of remember some scores here on quadrant. So we are almost there. Let's just check it out. Let's see, that's only 11,000. Maybe we should do another one because I've already reached 14,000 on this device. And I think this is absolutely decent. Once again, this is $128 something, or like 93 or 95 euros. This is a dead cheap device. It has an amazing battery life. I can easily get through the day. I have like 6 emails on this one, which are syncing every 15 minutes, right? And you know what, I'm just blown away by this. The performance is good enough. I'm not doing the latest 3D games, but you know what, I'm just going to show you what the latest 3D games are all about, because they also have a Mali 450 MP4 GPU integrated in this, and this is easily capable of running like games like Real Racing 3. Look at this, 14,600. That's not too bad, huh? Once again, below 130 US dollars. Let's do a quick game. Last but not least, shall we really do this Real Racing? Okay, come on, let's do it. And let's also, you know, just put the volume up. Look at this small little, the designs of all these icons, these on-screen icons. I think it looks fantastic. They did a bloody good job on this device. Oh no, no, please don't download anything right now. Okay, let's ditch this and let's immediately head over to Riptide GP2. While the Real Racing 3 is still running in the background and updating. So it just tells you that this phone can easily handle this. Okay. Oh, tap to continue. Here we go. Woohoo! Look at this. We all have all these special effects here with the water drops. Here's a turbo boost. This looks absolutely brilliant. And this is the performance you're getting out of an ARM Cortex A7 octa-core combined with a Mali 450 MP4 GPU. I think this is phenomenal. So once again, the first impressions of this device, I can only repeat myself. I'm just blown away about the amount of features, the performance, the build quality that you're getting from this device. And when you're putting this into the context of the price point, this is absolutely amazing. Yes, we're going to run a detailed review on the Xiaomi Redmi Note, but right now this was my unboxing. This was my little bit of walkthrough of this amazing $129 or 93 US tablet. If you have any questions, please let me know. And once again, in the description, you will find a link over to my Google Plus profile. I have a little bit of a review in there. If you want to know where you can buy it, just let me know. Leave me a comment. If you like this device, if you like this kind of unboxing and walkthrough, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. I'm, like always, Sasha from Mobile Geeks. Thanks for watching.